Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and welcome to Simon Smiles. So, today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. The way that you can tell this guy from other Simon modules is the fact that there might be buttons with a little smile on it, with a little face. Um, and what we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be doing a bit of calculations here, but there's going to be two different stages to this. So, let's get right into this. So if there isn't a face on the module, you are looking at a different module. There's guaranteed to be at least one face present in some way, shape, or form, so just keep that in mind. And we're going to be activating this module and by pressing any button. And upon activation, one of the three sound effects will be heard and a potential face will pop up. Um, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be hearing sounds. We're going to be starting off by pressing buttons. And what we're going to be doing here is looking at these tables here based off of audio and the buttons that we previously pressed to get a series of button presses. We need to do this we need to press each button within 10 seconds to press the correct next button. And we're going to be using the audio heard, the button previously pressed in the tables below to find the next button press. We're going to note down each successful press as it will be used for later on. And finally, to progress past stage 1, we need to press 10 correct buttons in succession. Now, one thing that's very important to note down is we need to note down the first press that you actually press. That includes, so that is going to include the first press to activate the module. So you need to have essentially go through 9 stages of these where you're essentially just trying to do the sounds and whatnot. So that's the way that this module works. Now, an incorrect button press on stage 1 will incur a strike and will reset all previous inputs, so fairly simple. And pressing the status light will emit a sound that plays the medium tone. So for those of you who need a little bit of help with audio sometimes, you can have this status light be pressed, and it'll give you the medium tone. And the high tone will sound much higher pitch, and the low tone will sound almost like a bass, so trust me on this. So let's get right into this. And the way that we have these two tables here is if the press color showed a face, and if the press color did not show a face. That's the way that this is going to work. So let's start off with green, for example, because I'd like to start off with green. I like to start off with a face. I'd like to start off with one that has a face. So this is going to be using this table here. So we've got green, and let's hit it. That's a medium tone. We're going to be pressing yellow with this one. Yellow has no face. Yellow gives a high pitch, so yellow is going to be down here. So yellow press did not show a face, and it's going to be high. We're going to press blue from this. Press blue. Blue gives us a medium tone. That's going to be red. No face. Red high. No face is going to be yellow. Yellow, no face. Medium is going to be green. Green low is going to be blue. Blue, no face, low is going to be yellow. Yellow medium is going to be green. Green medium is going to be yellow. And this last press should solve should get past the first stage. And as you can see, the colors start to freak out there. That means that you've made it past the first stage. So we've gone through each of these 10 successful button presses. And note that we have exactly 10, including the one that we started with. So that's going to be very important. So now we get to the second part of this module. And using the string of previously pressed buttons, we're going to substitute these colors with numbers in red, blue, green, yellow order. And it's going to be 0 index. And the way that this works is we do red, blue, green, yellow. And what these represent is instead we have 0, 1, 2, 3. So red represents 0, blue represents 1, green represents 2, and yellow represents 3 in this exact order. It's very important. And we're going to convert that number from base 4 to base 10. So this is essentially what we're going to do, is we're going to build one giant base 4 number from all of the button presses, and then we're going to convert this into base 10. So we have 2, 3, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. Quite a large number. Now, because I'm lazy, I'm going to just simply do a base converter here. I don't really care to teach how the bases work, and plus this is a big number that you're going to be working with here. So now we get this number 740987. Now, one important thing that we need to make sure that we have here is if the number is less than 7 digits long, we need to append zeros to your number until it is 7 digits long. So in this case, we only have 6 digits present, so we're going to add a 0 to the end of this. And just like that, it is 7 digits long now. Now, using the number of batteries in the 7-digit string, we need to associate each number in the sequence with a color and press each color accordingly. So now we have, how many batteries do we have? We have 3 batteries, so it's going to be in this little column right here. And now what we need to do is we need to look up each of these numbers and we need to associate them with the colors. So 7 is blue, 4 is green, 0 is green, 9 is yellow, 8 is blue, 7 is blue, and 0 is going to be green. And now we're simply going to just press the sequence to solve the module. So we're going to do blue, green, green, yellow, blue, blue, and green. A base will pop out, and the module will solve. Very simple module, very simple concept, and obviously you just need to make sure that you do the base conversions correctly, or just use a base calculator like my lazy self, and that's all you need to do with that module. It's quite simple. So let's take a look at one final example, because this module itself is not that hard to do. It's just that first stage that is going to be the real kicker, because of the fact that you need to do it a little bit fast. It's a very interactive module. So let's get right into this. Let's take a look at one more example to close it off. And apologies if I'm going through the tables too fast. It's just kind of easier for me to just to visually explain it instead of trying to verbally explain it, because as you can see, we have these two different tables. If the press color showed a face and the press color did not show a face, that's going to be what we're going to be focusing on. So yeah, we have three faces now. We're going to be probably using the first table a lot, so let's just keep that in mind. So let's get right into this. I'm going to start with red this time. Let's start with red. Red is a medium here. We're going to be pressing green. Green high has a face. It's going to be green. Green low is going to be blue. Blue is going to be medium. That's going to be blue. High is going to be red. Red high is going to be blue. Blue low is going to be red. Red medium is going to be green. Green medium is going to be yellow. And just like that, we've reached the last stage. So let's start converting these guys into base 4. So we have 0, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0, and then we have 1, then we have 0, then we have 2, then we have 3. This is going to be a very small number. I imagine we're going to be appending zeros later on. Oh no, we're not. Okay, we're only going to be appending 1. Alright, so we're going to copy this, append a 0, make it 7 digits long, and now, how many batteries do we have? We have 1 this time around, so we're going to be using this table here. And now let's convert these numbers into colors. So 1 is yellow, 6 is blue, 9 is blue, and then we have 0 is blue, 3 is red, 5 is blue, and then 0 is blue. We're getting a whole round trip of blues here. So we have yellow, blue, 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 red, blue, 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 red, blue, blue. And just like that is a solved module. Hopefully that makes sense. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.